Our area boasts advanced research and treatment in the area of cancer, attracting people from around the nation for treatment. Traveling so far can be difficult for families, but the American Cancer Society hopes to lighten that burden.
Hope Lodge is going to be a home away from home for cancer patients and their caregivers who have to travel to the greater Houston area for their cancer treatment. It is going to be a place where they can actually kind of unwind, not have to be in the sterile environment of the hospital, but be able to come back somewhere and be able to relax and really focus on getting better instead of having to worry about where they're going to stay, how they're going to pay for it, because this is actually going to be a no-cost residence facility for patients. So it's going to be a huge help to them, especially meeting that financial burden that cancer patients face every day. Actually, we are a couple of years into our campaign right now, and we're excited. We have some great momentum building. We're almost at 50%, so we really want to get to kind of that 85% mark, which our goal is 30 million, so we need to be around 25 million to be able to break ground. And we anticipate to be able to do that really by the beginning of the year in 2015.
Fort Bend County will play its part by hosting Couture for the Cause, an annual event benefiting American Cancer Society programs, this year featuring Hope Lodge.
What we like to do is we have it at someone's home each year, and we have a fashion show, which is kind of the centerpiece of the event. So it's really neat. So we usually do a walkway over a swimming pool, fashion show, which also features some of the some women who have been impacted, and men that have been impacted by cancer. So we have great fashion show coordinators. We do wine pulls. You know, so it's a really neat event. And this year's theme is a masquerade, so it'll have a little bit of that flair to it. And so we'll use it in multiple ways. It goes to help cancer patients that are going through it. It will help their families that are helping them support. Research, education on prevention, so a lot of different ways that the American Cancer Society will use the funds. But again, one of the neat things is the Hope Lodge. One of our designated giving opportunities is to get the Hope Lodge constructed. Well, yeah, if the public can help, the easiest thing to do is just go to the website and donate. That's a great way to help. Coming to the event is fun. It's a great way to actually see where your funds are going to and help, and then to get involved is a way. We have so many dedicated volunteers, and that's really a great way to help us raise money as well.
Volunteer and Hope Lodge advocate Greer Wilt is particularly excited about the event, having seen the benefits of a Hope Lodge firsthand.
My father was diagnosed with bladder cancer December of last year, and as we were visiting hospitals and exploring treatment options in central Pennsylvania, which is where we're from, we were recommended Mass General Hospital in Boston, which is a 9-hour drive away, and it was the best treatment. It was bladder sparing that was available. So we looked at that, and it was daunting because we would have to get a hotel. The treatment plan was at least 8 weeks. Luckily a doctor there suggested the Hope Lodge, and we found out about it and were able to get in, and it just eased the transition. It made Mass General, the treatment plan there, an option for our family. So it was a really cool community. So I'm based down here in Houston. My family then was, my mom and father were up in Boston, and so I'd get phone updates from time to time, and they would tell me about the other people they met in the lodge, and it became these characters in their life that I didn't know about, and they were always sharing updates. And so when I got to visit, it was so great they would introduce me to all their new friends, and, oh, you remember this person, right? And, you know, from our phone calls, I would recall that. So it was, my father, he's not an unfriendly person, but he's definitely not that social. So it was so interesting for me as a daughter to sit back and see this new man really building friendships with other people over something that's, you know, life-changing and really difficult.
To learn more about Couture for the Cause, including how to donate and how to volunteer, visit www.coutureforthecause.org. For Healthwise, I'm Stacee Hawkins.